Yeah, thanks everyone for coming. This is sort of the like the very, I think the second refundamental day we have this year, and I really appreciate all the sponsors we have. Is sort of like it's a co-host, special co-host with Eigen, Bravis, Cyber, and also a bunch of our supporters, Automata, Babylon, MetaMask, Dean, Data Heaven, House of ZK, IOSG, and also our media supporter or partner, Pin News, and also the Rollup. So as we all know, right, for the past few years, we already organized a bunch of these Rollup Day and also a bunch of these technical events along with the Ethereum community, and since 2022. And like we started a lot in the early days by inviting a bunch of the researchers and also founders of the top infrastructure projects since sort of 2023. And as you can see, typically we really have a lot of great speakers, including like sort of Vitalik, Mark, and Stanley and Sandeep, all different ones. We like talk about its latest and progress of the infrastructure and also what's the new stuff happening in Ethereum community. And then gradually, as you all know, right, for the past few years, there are so many like sort of improvements on the scaling solutions, right? We have so many rollups, including optimistic rollup and also ZK rollups. That's why in the early days, we had all these so-called rollup day and have all these great speakers around this rollup ecosystem. And since like sort of the space is moving so fast, apart from the infrastructure and the scaling solutions, right? We have a bunch of new sort of advertisement, sort of this advancement of the technologies. For example, this AI infrastructure around this crypto, and also we have a bunch of these new like applications on top of this blockchain technology. That's why since early this year, East Denver, we started to organize some like this Agentic Crypto Day. It's basically AI crypto event, and beyond that, around this ECC, we started to rebrand the event into Refundamentals because we feel like we like sort of experienced the meme season for the past few months, right? But at the same time, we really want to see what are the real value and real like sort of popular application we can build on top of this kind of blockchain technologies. And that's why since ECC, we invited Thomas and the other bunch of great founders to talk about like what their view about like sort of the fundamental application we want to see. And then like sort of it's today, right? It's sort of because most of our team members in Singapore, and it's always great to have this super technical and sort of research-driven event in Singapore, along with all the great speakers and audience to discuss about like what's really new and what's a super valuable application we can have on top of these blockchain technologies. You can look at this agenda. Today we really have all these amazing speakers talking about this OP Arbitrum, Eigenlayer, and a lot of this new stuff around not just the infrastructure, but also on AI, like CyberSurf and Nansen AI. Beyond that, we also have guests like Stanley, founder of Ivy, RV, and also talking about the new DeFi stuff. Of course, like you may also have some question like who's the host. Basically, at Aulier since 2021, we started Aulier. We are basically providing all various like sort of infrastructure services, like all the different stacks for rollups and the different stacks for AVS. We've been serving a lot of clients, including Hashkey, Sonium, and also Infura. Beyond that, today there's a sneak peek, and we also introduced our like this kind of consumer like facing application. It's called Rumor.app. If you want to try, you can scan the QR code. It's everywhere. And beyond that, later I will just show you more about what we are building right now beyond these sort of infrastructure services. But as I mentioned, right, it's really like sort of a great venue, and feel free to have drinks and talks with all different founders and speakers. And yeah, that's sort of this my opening address.